Now that the wraps have been taken off the next generation 2024 Mustang Coupe and Convertible, let's compare and contrast their designs with the Mach-E. No matter what you think of the Mustang Mach-E's styling or the fact that Ford decided to call it a Mustang, there's no denying the Mach-E is an important part of the pony car's future. Starting with the taillights, the next-gen Mustang has a sharper edge tri-bar design than the outgoing coupe and convertible, which lines up with the Mach-E's taillight style, but they are by no means the same. The Mach-E's taillight line extends further to the center, with an additional bar and even the sequential turn signal pattern differing between the two. Of course, an SUV is never going to be as sleek as a coupe or a convertible, but Ford did do a good job of masking the Mach-E's heft from certain angles. That's especially true with the Mach-E's roofline. The blackout treatment does a good job of tricking the eye into believing that the shape is actually sleeker than it is while preserving headroom for the rear passengers. Up front, the Mustang's headlights and turn signals are a little closer to the Mach-E design than the outgoing coupe, but again, they certainly aren't duplicates. Perhaps the greatest family resemblance is from a front-end side view, where the Mach-E's nose actually looks a bit sleeker than the 2024 coupe's more squared-off snout. Speaking of the snout, the Mach-E GT Performance shares some grille continuity with the current and next-gen Mustangs, while this premium edition Mach-E embraces its EV roots by ditching a traditional grille look, although it maintains the general shape lines. Moving to the interior, the Mach-E adopted the original 1964 Mustang dual-cowl style dashpad, but shied away from a sports car themed interior. What I'm really surprised by is the 2024 Mustang Coupe and Convertible's interior design. For starters, they dumped the Mach-E's vertical touchscreen. But more surprising, the 2024 gas versions get rid of the dual-cowl design of the Mach-E and current generation coupe, which is a design cue that harkens back to the very first 1964 Mustang. Coupes and convertibles by their nature are going to look different than an SUV, but I am surprised that Ford didn't incorporate more styling continuity between its next generation gas and current generation EV ponies. Dashboards, wheel designs, and just about everything outside of the Ford's part bin stuff are different. I get why Ford tied its first high-volume EV to the Mustang nameplate, but what I don't understand is why there isn't a stronger family resemblance between them. My only guess? Perhaps Ford softened the Mach-E's design as compared to traditional Mustangs in the name of better aerodynamics for increased range. As you can see from these Ford sketches, at one point the designers were considering a more aggressive look for the Mach-E. Ford went to great lengths to tie existing Mustangs and the EV Mach-E together in promotional material, but so far there are next to no photos of the 2024 Coupe or convertible posing with the Mach-E. Perhaps we'll see a mid-cycle refresh that brings the Mach-E more in line with the 2024 Mustang's interior and exterior styling, but that's doubtful since mid-cycle redesigns are often limited to more superficial details. In terms of the 2024 Mustang Coupe and Convertible's new design, I generally like it. There is one piece of the new design that confuses me. The rear quarter panels mimic the style of the current generation Camaro. Surely Ford knew folks like me would point that out. Why copy a competitor, especially one that hasn't sold as well? If this sounds like I'm dissing the 2024 Mustang Coupe and Convertible, I'm not. I'm happy with the overall design, although I still think they could have kept the dual-cowl interior while still pulling off a strong modern look with the large LED screens. So what do you think? Did Ford nail the 2024 Mustang Coupe and Convertible, or should have it included more styling cues from the Mach-E? Let me know in the YouTube comments. I'm glad to see Ford introduce another generation of the Mustang Coupe and convertible, although I look forward to the day when all three versions of Ford's pony car are available in EV form. If you've enjoyed this episode of EV Rider, please give it a like and subscribe to my YouTube channel so I can continue to bring you adventures in EV motoring. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you again next week.